I don't like tomatoes, but I do like chips. I like potato sister. Wait a minute, this is
Hey everybody, welcome to Yummy Monday. We're in another new kitchen today, and I have some lovely assistants helping me. Today we're going to be making fruit pizza, which is one of their mom's favorite desserts, and she recently had a birthday, so we're going to have that as a yummy dessert tonight. So we're just getting ready to start that, and we thought you might want to help us as well. So the very first thing that we need is to make the crust, and what we're going to use is actually sugar cookie dough. So if we would see what that looks like, you can just use store-bought cookie dough, and that's going to be our crust. So I've already got one on the tray, so here, let's move so we can see. And now what we're going to do is just spread this dough all around the pan. We've got our oven preheating to 350 degrees. 350 degrees, and we will be just spreading this out in the pan, and then we'll pop it in the oven for about 10 minutes. And while the crust is baking, then there's some other steps that we'll do in the kitchen. So let's go ahead and start spreading this out. Just push it all around the pan. It doesn't have to be very thick. Now we do all have very clean hands, which is very important when you're making a recipe like this. Here we go. Lovely assistant, you can come in on this side. Both of you can do that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and finish spreading this out and pop it in the oven, and then we'll be right back. Okay, we've got our crust in the oven and it's baking, so now we're going to make the topping that goes on top of the crust. And on top of this topping, we're going to do cut up fruit, which we're going to do in our next section while this is kind of mixing together. So the first thing we need to do is take 8 ounces of cream cheese, which we have here, and if you will dump that into the bowl. Do you mean to hold that? You got it. Okay. And we've softened the cream cheese ahead of time, and what that means is we've just left it out on the counter for about 20 to 30 minutes. Got it? Good job. For about 20 to 30 minutes so that it's easier to blend. So the next thing we're going to do is we have this lovely assistant here is going to hold our measuring cup, and I'm going to pour 1 cup of powdered sugar. And you're going to dump that right on top of the cream cheese, okay?
Okay.
1 cup, we're almost there. You have to kind of be careful when you're pouring this out because sometimes it likes to come really fast and then it makes a huge mess.
Or you could just. So what are you putting in?
You could just scoop. This is powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar can come in different packages. So if you have a better package, it'll be easier.
That's right.
And this is what it'll look like.
So go ahead and dump that in with our cream cheese. That's 1 cup. Very good. And now, I will take this from you. Would you put this in the sink for us? Thank you. And now we're going to use just a hand mixer. Let me get it started here for you. Sometimes it likes to go crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that it's mostly mixed, you can finish mixing it up. And when you're using an electric mixer, I'll hold the bowl for you. You want to move the mixer around so that you get all the pieces off the edge. It's looking good. We're going to finish mixing this up, and then we'll be back to cut up our fruit.
Now it's time to add the fruit. We have kiwi, banana, strawberry, blueberry, and oranges.
Okay. Now we need our banana peeled. The banana might get thrown on the floor.
And there's another way that
Thank you.
apes open it. They open it from the other end.
Are you an ape?
No.
And do you like blueberries?
Yes.
Can you show the blueberries? Careful, don't dump the bowl. There we go. Okay,
And
now I'm going to cut the banana up.
Strawberries.
And our cookie crust is done right now.
Great.
So
we
we're
did
going
not
to get that out.
expect it to be done then.
No, that was a surprise. So we're going to go ahead and cut up this banana, and we're going to let our cookie cool, and then we'll put our topping and the fruit on top of it, and it will be a delicious fruit pizza for our dessert tonight.
And we're back in the kitchen. Now we are going to put our toppings on our fruit pizza.
We're going to make it a fruit pizza now. Right now it's just a cookie, but
Yeah.
pretty soon it's going to be a fruit pizza.
Or fruit cookie.
Sorry.
So,
Or fruit
I
cookie.
will
So let's back up so everybody can see this lovely
I-
assistant. And just take one glob and put it right in the middle. plenty?
You think a little more than that?
Just maybe a little bit more. And we'll have our next helper.
It looks like frosting.
It does look like frosting.
Is it frosting?
No, remember it's the cream cheese and...
Kind of like frosting. I can't have cheese.
No, we're not going to have any on your side. Okay? So
Is
let me
it
go ahead and make the
cream
I'll make the
cheese?
dividing line.
Or just got it. That's a big line.
Yeah, this is a really fun and easy recipe to make.
So if you find these ingredients at the store or at your house,
Okay, go
you
ahead
can
and
make
turn
it.
it around. And just don't put any right here.
Okay. And if you don't like any of these ingredients, you can put other fruits.
Yep,
Yes.
exactly.
Or you can just not use one. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we're just spreading it out here, and the reason I'm holding my hands here is because one of our assistants has wild hair, doesn't she?
No.
One of our assistants can't have dairy, so we're just keeping a section that doesn't have any of the creamy topping mixture because that has milk in it. So you get your very own special piece. Okay, so we will be back as soon as this is all spread out and we'll be ready to put our fruit. Okay.
And now we're back in the kitchen, ready for our toppings.
So what are we adding here?
Blueberries.
So you can just put blueberries all over.
And if you see the open spot, you can put anything you want on that.
That's for our helpers that can't have milk. So put lots of blueberries on there.
Try to get them all over. I know.
You're doing a great job. See, this is a recipe that everybody in your family can help make. And this recipe happens to be special because it's for their mommy's birthday. I think she's going to love it. What do you think? I'm blocking you. Sorry. Okay, so why don't you go ahead and start adding the fruits that you're going to add? Yeah.
I'll just help you out.
You want to help with the blueberries? Okay. That's great.
We can help with the blueberries. Since I got some on my finger.
You did? Well, here's the next.
Okay, I think that's enough.
Okay, so that's good on...
Spread that a lot out.
Okay.
That's kiwi.
Okay. So now we're adding kiwi. If you don't like kiwi, you don't have to add it. Something that we forgot to say in the beginning is that when we slice the fruit up ahead of time, when you buy a kiwi at the store, it doesn't look like this. It actually has brown fur on it that you cut off.
Don't
You don't
any
eat the
on
fur.
my side.
You don't want any kiwis on your side?
I don't want any kiwis on my
Okay.
thing. If you don't even want one. No.
Well, you can just sprinkle them around and then we can always pick them off when we're eating it if you don't like it. Looks great. It's making me really hungry.
Me too. Even though we just ate supper.
I know.
Me too.
There's always room for dessert though. You think that's good on the
one
kiwi?
more is good.
Okay.
Try
So
one
then
right there.
up next,
You want-
we have our strawberries up next.
Sure.
Okay.
Actually, can I do strawberries and oranges?
Sure.
No, I was wanting to do oranges. You could do bananas. I want some oranges. You could do the entire plate. No.
Why don't you do this plate and then she can do the
I don't
oranges.
like bananas touching me. I don't like bananas touching me.
Do you want to help? Here, Hannah, will you help?
I'll give you a few oranges to put on. No.
Here, let's have everybody put a few more on, okay?
Everybody put a few more of everything?
Yeah, let's just put it all on. Because I'm getting super... You're eating some of them! Ah! That's one less orange we're going to have on our pizza, but that's okay.
Because there's still a lot. You can add more toppings
Here,
if
I'll
you
help
like.
too, so we can get this moving along.
Some people like ate all of them.
She's hungry for oranges.
No more eating them. Those are for the pizza. Those are for the pizza. Megan, you put strawberries on her slice. Oh,
Oops,
I forgot.
that's okay.
I forgot.
Okay, so we're going to finish this up and then we'll take a picture of it and we'll be back for our taste testing in just a minute.
Bring your family and friends.
Aunt Liz TV!
She's a magician in the kitchen.
Aunt Liz TV!
Watch it on Mondays and Thursdays.
Aunt Liz TV!
Cooking yummy foods and tasty treats.
Aunt Liz TV!
Give up orders and taste the buds sleep. Aunt Liz TV. It's time to eat.